police are searching for 3 suspects who shot and killed a man.
Savannah rapper Quando Rondo, a passenger in that car.
They say a pretty well-known rapper, too, in this area.
We need help from the community. We don't know why or how this happened.
Seems like trouble follows Quando Rondo anywhere he goes. Ever since the incident he had with King Von, he's been in a ton of opps' crosshairs. The rap world knew something was coming Quando's way, though. There was an attempt at his life, and now we've got Quando Rondo finally breaking down what really happened at the LA incident. So for those of y'all who haven't heard the news, Quando Rondo just survived another attempt at his life. He was in LA last weekend with his homie Lil Pabb, and their car got shot up. While Quando survived without any serious injuries, his friend Pabb, he was hit up pretty bad and he did not make it. At around 5:30 p.m., Quando and his crew parked their Cadillac Escalade at a mobile gas station close to the Beverly Center mall. All of a sudden, a team of 3 masked dudes pulled up in a white sedan next to Quando's car, and they were ready to cause some trouble. The group of unknown individuals began firing at Quando Rondo's Cadillac at random. According to the police reports of the incident, there were at least 15 rounds fired at the rapper and his crew. Quando and his homies allegedly didn't fire back, since they themselves weren't strapped. As we've previously mentioned, Quando wasn't hit by the unknown assassins, and judging by the video of the shooting's aftermath, Quando Rondo doesn't appear to be physically hurt at all. He can be seen moving around and talking to the police at the spot, and he probably wouldn't be doing that if he was injured. However, his Rolling 60s Crip associate Lil Pabb didn't have the same luck as Quando. He was hit with a bullet and severely injured by the attackers. Quando and his crew rushed Lil Pabb to a local hospital where the doctors took him in, but it was too late and the bullet wound was too much for Lil Pabb. Unfortunately, he died at the hospital and he was only 23 years old.
Savannah rapper Quando Rondo, a passenger in that car, frantic.
There's a video of Quando Rondo at the scene of the incident which took the internet by storm. Rondo can be seen yelling and shouting in disbelief. The pain he felt was unbearable. It's got a lot of folks on the internet talking. That scream captured what really is waiting at the end of the road when you live a certain way. I actually get a better vibe from Quando, like more down to earth than a lot of dudes his age and older. Still, it can come for you when you're successful and riding with the people you clearly love and want to bring up with you. That scream wasn't for no fake friend or paid goon. That was clearly someone close to his heart. Seeing him yell his friend's name and run back to him like it still hadn't processed that he was gone should be enough for anyone to feel sympathy/empathy. These kids just don't understand the fragility of preciousness of life until it's too late. This wasn't Quando's only expression of sorrow. Later on, he would go online and share his feelings all over social media, and he's been active on Instagram ever since the incident, posting stories every day since his friend passed. On the page of his Instagram account, you can now read, "Mob and peace, Pabb, forever reppin' 16, you took my heart away." Quando also posted a number of photos where you can see him and Lil Pabb in the streets, chilling like a couple of gangsters. He left a sad caption in his memory saying, "My cuz." Quando Rondo also posted several stories on his account with lyrics from a number of different songs. In one of his Instagram stories, he referenced Tupac's legendary track, "Life Goes On." He took the famous lyrics, "How many brothers fell victim to the streets? Rest in peace, young dude, there's a heaven for a G." But comments of grief weren't the only thing that captured the attention of all the Quando Rondo fans out there. There is also one strange tweet that Quando posted to his Twitter account just a few days before the hit in LA, where he wrote, "Once it happened, I ain't gonna be mad, cause I already been prepared for it, really." The fact that he wrote this tweet just days before getting caught in the middle of a shooting spelled suspicious for a lot of people. Before you knew it, comments started arising on social media about the possibility of Quando somehow knowing that the shooting would be taking place in a few days to come. Some of the comments suggested so, at least. It happened, man. Well, it looks like it happened, huh? Bro really posted this 3 days before getting shot. Then there are those who think that this hit had more to do with an incident that led to King Von's death. See, Quando Rondo and King Von got into a fight back in 2020 in Atlanta. The two started throwing punches at each other, and the fight was soon interrupted by gunshots coming from Quando's homie, Lil Tim. Von suffered multiple wounds, and he died quickly after. Some believe that this hit on Quando in LA may have been one in retaliation for what was done to Von 2 years ago. People didn't forget about that beef, and perhaps now's the time for Quando's crew to pay up. They on your ass, rest in peace, King Von. Who said dirt can't slide? Regardless of the fact who was behind the hit, there's something quite strange about Quando and the things that have been affecting him lately. It's as if there's a dark cloud over Quando Rondo, following him everywhere he goes. Why? Well, this wasn't the first attempt that happened to Quando Rondo. Quando and his crew are also targeted in Blackshear, Georgia back in May of 2021. This time around, he and his pals were shot at when they stopped at a convenience store. One of his homies was wounded in the attack, similar to the attack that happened in LA. He got hit in the hand, but the other wounds were quickly taken care of in the hospital. Quando wasn't hit that time either. Then, just a week before he and his friend got in LA, Quando Rondo was in a hospital for reasons that weren't shared. However, it seemed like it was quite serious, like he may have experienced some issues with codeine use or something. He posted this on his Instagram account. "Pray for me, into hospital, fighting for my life." He also mentioned on Twitter that he was very lucky, and at this time around, God was on his side. He wrote, "God done blessed me in so many ways, I thank you." But that wasn't the end of Quando's battles. If you thought that was it, then you were wrong. One of his and Lil Tim's homies from Savannah allegedly got hit and killed 2 weeks ago. In his memory, Quando left a message on his Instagram account saying, "Damn, lil brah." All in all, it seems that Quando Rondo is really stuck in a vicious cycle of violence and pain that just won't end. In the last 2 years alone, he's had more suffering and loss than some see in their entire lifetime. It's been quite a difficult time for him, honestly. While plenty of people out there have been sending him notes of positivity and good wishes, there's also others who think it's just bad karma. He's done wrong to others and now he's having to pay his dues. This one comment wrote, "You live by the sword, you die by the sword. Peace comes when peace is sown. Condolences to the family, any loss is painful." Another dude posted this message for Quando Rondo, reminding him of the consequences that the gang life has in store for everybody. "It's the life you live, Brody." But what are y'all thoughts on the Quando Rondo hit in LA? Was this some sort of an attempt at vengeance for what was done to King Von, or was it something completely different? Also, is Quando Rondo cursed, or is it just the energy that he puts out in the world that's coming back to haunt him? Let us know what you think all about it in the comments section below. If you like this video, make sure to check out this next one too. And as always, remember to keep it RIZZLE.